Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Thursday morning business chat. Gregory Muscari here in Fort Collins, Colorado at the beautiful Fort Collins Marriott. And if it weren't so bright behind me, you'd see the Colorado Rocky Mountains in the distance back there. Beautiful view out our window. Hard to get enough light for you to see me, but I'm here. And so I want to welcome everyone. We do these calls every Thursday, to discuss business ideas, just like every Monday. Our Monday product chat has turned into the Monday morning miracle call. And if you haven't listened in, you're missing out. And whether you listen live or on the replay, those calls, they put the juice in everybody's Monday, that's for sure. And Thursday, we kind of shifted and our discussion is towards business. So we have a Monday morning product call. We have a Thursday morning business call. But, there's another call in between those, and it's our Wednesday morning director and above call. And that's RSVP for folks that have hit the director's level. Let's see, I think I muted all, but I'm echoing a little bit. Mute all. There we go. We have a director's call every Wednesday morning, and it's a mastermind call where, directors and above come together and share thoughts and ideas. And sometimes those calls are the incubation place for the topics and the subjects that we cover on these Thursday calls. And many of our leaders step forward to cover some of those topics. And that's what happened yesterday. Yesterday, we had a really juicy discussion. Robin kind of kicked it off with, when and why and how's the best way to sell diamond packs and diamond upgrades. Because, diamond doesn't fit everybody's business or budget, but it does at certain times fit both, and that's being a responsible sponsor, that's important things to consider. So we had such a juicy call. We said, well, let's discuss that today. And then somebody came up with the idea, Janet, I think it might've been you, said, well, why don't, or Connie, I forgot who it was, says, why don't we just play the replay of this call? Because it was so good. And so that's exactly what we're going to do today. This is kind of unusual. We're going to play the director's call replay on the Thursday call for everyone. But the subject was so juicy and we had so much creative, collaborative input from, so many different leaders that's what we're going to do today. So just without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen and turn it on. And when we're done, when the recording's over, it's 24 minutes. When it's over, we'll take another 5 or 10 minutes for any Q&A or discussion you want to have. And then we'll kind of be off and about our day. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And here it comes. So that should be predominant. And so get out your notepads. And I think this will be informative. It was great for all of us who were on the call yesterday. I think it'll be even better for all of you, and for us, we get to hear it a second time, so it'll sink in a little deeper. So here we go.
All right, everybody. So I had a topic for today, and I want to, have this be an open kind of conversation with everyone, because we want to talk. We're in the, this week on Sunday, it ends the promotion for the upgrade to gold and diamond, and it kind of made sense to talk about, which we haven't had this conversation before, is, when is it best to, get someone either enrolled with the diamond kit. So we want to, kind of talk about when is the time and who is the right person to get a diamond kit, and when is the right time to do a diamond upgrade. So, I wanted to kind of open that conversation, and I'm going to preface it a little bit with, we have one of our teams, and, people think bigger is always better, but the timing of the diamond kit and who it's for does make a difference. And so, okay, so we'd love to hear from you guys about when is it that you guys sell the diamond kit, and who do you think are the best people to get started with the diamond kit? So who wants to jump in first? Oh, unmute your mics, because we want to hear from you.
Well, I can share.
Yes, please.
I had a few people upgrade to diamond. You know, they're in for a month, but recently we signed on an academy, and they took a gold, but then they immediately upgraded to diamond. So they probably should have shouldered at the beginning, but anyway, they had a lot of people, so they needed a lot of product. So I saw that as a great. I thought that was that worked well.
Okay, thank you, Julie. So if someone needs a lot of product and they're going to use the product, that is definitely one of the good conditions for getting a diamond kit. Yeah. And who else wants to add in? Who's next?
Well,
go ahead, Jennifer.
I'm connected with a lot of people that travel, that are not in one place for any length of time. And this last week, a couple of my people, my team members, have connected with people like that are traveling all over the world or all over Europe, and they just want a year's supply of X39, X49. How do we do that? And particularly when they're based in a different country that doesn't do the preferred customer program, the diamond became a really great option for them because of the overall savings. And so that seemed like the right choice.
Okay, that's another good option when people are not stable, and then it keeps them active for 14 weeks. Great, thank you, Jennifer. Who's next?
Well, this is Janet, and Robin, I take the cue from you. I tend to not want to promote it very much unless I've qualified them, like both Jennifer and Julie have said. Are they really going to be using it on a very massive scale? I think that people who just say, I want a lot of product, does it sit on their counter? Does it not get used? Do they not really engage and reorder? So I qualify people an awful lot before I have them go on it. So your thoughts, Robin?
Well, I want you to continue on how you qualify them, because I think this is really, really helpful, Janet. So why don't you continue?
Well, I think for anyone, we're talking to people that are friends and family versus people that are business owners. I was with a chiropractor 2 days ago, and looking at her practice, she's very interested, very open, want to try them, but she's got a really small practice. And I thought, okay, she wants to start on them herself. We build up to it. I don't see it as a benefit to me that just because I can make a larger commission, in the long run, do I have a long-term customer? I want people reordering. I want those points coming in. I want them really educating, because to me, a chiropractor or a large business, there's education involved. There's follow-up involved. There's customer service involved, versus just like Julie and I are working with this academy, tennis academy in Houston. They need many other things besides the patches in order to educate their people and have them use it. So I think it's just really understanding how involved will they get, or is it all up to you? In which case you've just got another job now.
Good job. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we want to make sure that the patches get used, that they're not sitting around. And, you know, you've heard us say, oh, many, many times, we always want to do what's best for them, not what's best for us. You know, a short-term few bucks can turn into a long-term disappointed distributor that has a lot of patches sitting around. And so we've seen that happen, and it's really important that those patches get used. Great, thank you. Who's next? When do you sell a diamond kit? When do you do an upgrade?
I'll chime in. So for many people, especially when they're starting out saying, well, I want to see if this works, I want to see how it goes, it is in nobody's best interest to sell them more product than they will use in 31 days, because they'll go inactive and then it's pretty much worthless, right? Yep. So you can take them, there's one up in Boulder under Dr. Dennis Pena, and it was for a couple and they needed several patches. So they came in silver. Then when they ran out, she called me and they went in gold. And then they went to platinum, which I never used platinum, but for them it made sense because she was just looking at how many patches they needed and what was the best value, right? So they were going to go inactive for them. They weren't committed yet to building the business. They were trying to see what it did for them. And then this last time, she and I got on this, unfortunately, we got on the day before the special, so he didn't get his bonus. But
Darn. Hate when that happens.
I do too. And so we got on and we ran the numbers because one of the things was a X39, X49 combo for each of them. So we ran it as a combo. We ran it as a diamond kit, and it was identical. The difference being it was going to keep her active to the point earlier. It was going to keep her active for 3 months for him. And she did have the opportunity with the Boulder event coming up that if her husband, if they could get some guests, she was going to be out of town, but if they could get some guests, Dr. Pena's going to go up there. Now she's upgraded to senior director should they go ahead and decide to start the business. And if not, no loss. She'll go on auto ship once they use up the product from the diamond kit, of that upgrade. So sometimes running the numbers and seeing what's best for everyone and then making that decision based on that.
Beautiful, beautiful. I'd much rather have someone need more patches than sit around with a whole pile of unused patches. That's a beautiful example. Thank you, Connie. Okay, who's next?
I'll go next because
Yes,
I love
please.
this question. I think it's a great question. Unless someone is really passionate, knowing they want to build a business. Because I had one gal once who yelled at me. She goes, I know network marketing. I'm either going to come in or I'm not going to come in. And if I come in, I know to come in at the highest level. So that educated me to go, okay, that's the person who could even explore diamond. Otherwise, my pattern with most people is wherever they want to come in and upgrade till they get to gold. So they're positioned to either stay there or build a business. If they want to build a business, get them to manager. Once they're at manager, they've got momentum and speed, only then consider upgrading to diamond because of the 14 weeks. And then I support them with everything we've got, including consciousness, mindset shifting, and everything you can think of. So they are primed to hit the ground running. The other is people who know they have a lot of issues and they have a lot of family members that could be using it. They too, like Connie said so brilliantly, run the numbers. It may make better sense to have it for all their family members and come diamond. But usually people have the most come in at gold for both business and lots of family members. But that's my story, and it's been working out really great.
Well, thank you so much, Tiana. You said something really important that I think a lot of people don't pay attention to is the momentum piece. Because when you get a diamond kit, you're force ranked at the senior director level and you have 14 weeks. And so if someone starts out with a diamond kit and they're not active building, getting to senior director in 14 weeks is a tough thing to pull off. But once someone's been in for a little while, they've got some momentum going, then getting the diamond kit, and then getting to that senior director level or director level even, it can make a big difference because they already have the momentum. Because it's not really fun if the 14 weeks is up and you made $500 for selling a diamond kit and then you hadn't even made it to manager and you go back to 200. So having a business that has some momentum is a really smart time to do the upgrade to diamond. Thank you for that. Okay, who's next?
Well,
Robin?
that was smart. Can I piggyback onto one other thing that she
Yes,
said that was
please.
really important besides that piece? And that
Yes.
was someone making the choice. So one of my very brilliant leaders taught me something very early on. And I started suggesting what would be best. I made the assumption of what would be best for her. She looked at it and she told me later, that wasn't your choice. That was mine. I wanted to go diamond. I knew what I was going to do, just to the point that Dr. Tiana said. And that has really stuck with me. So I don't think we use the getting started option sheet enough. I don't think we allow people to look and have a discussion and make a decision for themselves enough. I think we have a tendency to assume sometimes what might be best for someone.
Thank you for bringing that up. That getting started option sheet is one of the most valuable things. When someone says, okay, I want to get started, and you know they're a distributor, first thing I always do is get them that sheet, and I go over it. Sometimes I even read it. That is duplicatable. If they're a serious business person, then you take a look, and then it has all those reasons on the bottom of, you know, why a diamond kit is valuable for someone. If someone's, you know, a builder, a fast builder, and they're going to bring on a bunch of diamonds right away, or they need a lot of product like the clinic, or, you know, or they're going to retail or sell the product. That's what Ron Rabin did. He retailed his whole diamond kit, got his money back right away. We want people to get their money back. And so that getting started options page, and then asking them what feels best for you. And if they're serious about the business, making sure they understand the value of being a goal to get to manager. And of course, everybody can always upgrade. So thank you for bringing that up. That's really, really important. Okay, who's next?
Robin, just a quick comment. It's Helen, just a quick comment. That looks like a great call for tomorrow, right? Like upgrading to gold. Upgrading to gold. And then, oh my gosh, what a great content it would be.
Okay, this is where we get our Thursday morning chats. Yeah, thank you guys. Keep going. You're on a roll. Who's next?
So,
hi, Robin. This is
Robin.
Barbara Larrabee. And
Yes, Barbara.
I want to thank you for what you said, because you validated my decision. I was going to throw in here that I've been sitting at platinum since January. I needed a lot of product in January, so I upgraded to platinum. But I was trying to decide, okay, when is the time to do diamond? But I'm working on senior director and executive director. I've got some more pieces to put into place yet, so I'm not there yet, but maybe I'm 85% there. And so I upgraded to diamond a few weeks ago because I thought, well, that's going to carry me until I earn it on my own.
Beautiful.
So
Beautiful.
That was my decision. So thank you for kind of validating that for me.
Yeah, that's really smart. That's really smart. And, you know, so many people need to kind of take a step-by-step approach. And then there's other people that, you know, they need to jump in both feet. And, you know, it's not the right fit for everybody. And that's why we're having this conversation. And what brought it up for me to bring this to our team was, we have some people in our group that they just were busy selling diamond kits, and they grew really fast. But then what happened was all those people had so much product, they weren't reordering, and the group volume took a nosedive because they didn't need the product, because they weren't moving the product. And so it's really important that, you know, the right people at the right time either purchase the diamond kit or get the upgrade. And absolutely, there are certain people, you know, when you've got a player and they're going to move fast, they're going to need the product, and they're going to be bringing on other diamonds, and it makes total sense, and they get their ROI and they're happy, and that's all good. But for other people where it's sitting around getting stale, not so good. You know? Any other comments about when is it time to sell or upgrade to diamond from anybody?
Well, Robin.
Hi, good morning. It's Roevel. Thanks, Robin.
Oh, well,
Just really quickly, I'm very grateful for this conversation, because Friday I was speaking with a doctor who's a manager in Minnesota, and she was saying that her teammate who bought the diamond kit a couple of weeks ago, or yeah, whatever, they blew through the product in 2 weeks. And so we were talking, and personally, I don't care whether they just order a regular order, just they're totally out of X39. So I was reminded that, you know, whether she goes with a maintenance kit or just orders product, or, you know, or she goes diamond, whatever suits them, it's perfect. But it's so nice to hear that they just blew through all of these patches that they got a couple of weeks ago.
Beautiful. We love it when people move through it that fast. And then once people have a diamond kit, what is the best value on purchasing products after that? Who wants to answer that one?
Robin, I don't want to answer that one, but I did want to
That
share.
would be the maintenance kit, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah. Is that a trick question, Robin?
Well, actually, no, it's not a trick question at all. The maintenance kit where you get 9 sleeves of X39 for the price of 7, and the price goes down to about 83 and change, is fabulous. And then when Vicky came on board, you know, she said, I'm going to put the 20 pack on auto ship. And I went, Vicky, that's a lot of patches. That's 20 sleeves. She goes, that's no problem in my store. I can go through that. And so, you know, and the price goes down to $81 and change. And that was created, you know, we asked the company to create that for our practitioners, but for people that are moving a lot of product, that actually is the best price available. Gregory, you want to share?
Yeah. Hi,
Hey,
everybody.
Robin.
This is a great conversation. I'm so delighted to hear everybody chiming in. And, you know, diamond packs certainly have their place, you know, in the startup for serious people, whether they have a store or they're experienced networkers. You know, one of the reasons that the company created that is because for, you know, professional networkers come in, they can see, okay, buy one, sell 3, yours is free, you know, but it's not the smartest decision for most people to start with one. But, you know, you're talking about when to upgrade. I just wanted to point out, for many people, the best time to upgrade a diamond is when you sell one, because that immediately ups you from $200 or $300 or $400, depending on your rank. Whether you're a regular base distributor, a manager makes $300, a director makes $400, senior director makes $500. So, you know, if you're only a base distributor, you haven't even hit manager, but someone comes in with a diamond pack, you know, it's a decision point. And I want to point out that you have until Sunday night to make that decision. If Monday morning you're a new distributor or you're a manager and you sell a diamond pack on a Monday, you have until Sunday night to make the decision to upgrade yourself to diamond, to scoop that other, you know, $200-300. It's otherwise going to roll up to some worthy and willing recipient in your upline. The company's going to pay it out to somebody, and it might as well be you. But I just wanted to point that out. That's when many people upgrade to diamond, is when they sell a diamond pack.
And let me add another perspective on that one. Sometimes it's okay to let the money roll up because you may not be ready. And so you want to work the numbers, and it depends where you're at. You know, let's say you're at a gold or platinum, upgrading to diamond isn't that as big a deal as if you're at a, you know, bronze or silver, and you play the numbers and you look at the 500 and the value of the patches. And like Connie was saying, you work the numbers and decide, is this the right time for me? I mean, when I was early on, I let a few of them flow through me to my upline, and I was okay with that. It hurt a little bit, you know, to leave money on the table. But then there was the time when, okay, it's time to do the upgrade because I've got some diamonds coming in and it's time. So again, you've got to, you know, it's a very, you know, individual decision of when that's right for the person. And I mean, I've actually sold a diamond kit to a customer. She just wanted the best value and she wanted a lot of patches. And the platinum kit, actually the price of X39 is a little bit lower than the diamond kit, but the diamond kit has all those other benefits. So sometimes stepping up is a good idea too. And now that we have this promotion going on with the extra bonuses for gold and diamond, I was on the phone with someone yesterday and she was deciding between, platinum and diamond, or platinum and gold. So she actually was going to bring in her daughter and they both got gold kits, and then she was going to upgrade. So she wasn't quite ready for diamond. And so it's really a case by case decision. And I hope everyone got some value from this conversation. Any other final comments on this?
Hey, Robin.
Yes, Robin, it's Janet. Just real quick, most people on this call probably know, but just a reminder, with this promotion, I went through my list of personally enrolled and just really went through again, who could I move to upgrade during this time? And I've already got 2 people in yesterday.
I love it. That is thank you for that reminder. And when someone comes on board, wherever they come on board, bronze, silver, gold, I do say to them, please be in touch with me. If they're new, there's so much they don't know. Be in touch with me, because when you make your net and when you need patches, I want to make sure you get the best value. And an upgrade is many times the best value, but going to your back office under personally enrolled is brilliant, Janet. Thank you for that reminder. And that's a great thing to pass down. And then we can open it up for other people to ask questions, because a lot of people just don't understand. They just look at the commission and don't realize what's in the best interest of that person. And that's always where we want to come from. Because in the long term, that's what builds trust in relationship. If people feel like you just sold them the biggest package just so you made more money, it doesn't land well for the long-term relationship building if it was not in their best interest. Yeah. Great. Great. Okay. I think we are complete with this topic. Wonderful. We covered a lot of ground, and I think that was very, very healthy for everyone. I hope you got some value out of that. And, when you take a look at, what's best for people.
Okay, everyone. I hope you found value in that. That was our director's call from yesterday, and we love sharing the wisdom from our leadership. So we want to open up and see if anyone has any questions with the last few minutes that we have available here today. So unmute your line and please chime in with a question or a comment.
Oh, Robin, I'm laughing. This is Barnsley because I thought that was live. So I was like,
it was live yesterday, Barnsley, and our sound wasn't so great because we were driving to Colorado, so that's why it sounded this way. Yeah.
Oh, it was really helpful. But listen, I just want to run something by you all, and that is what I've been doing is, and this was really at the suggestion of Dr. Tiana and Connie, is I just don't think anyone should come in less than gold if they intend to use the patches, because they basically get 4 or 5 months of the foundational X39, and then they get 1 or 2 or possibly 3 extra sleeves to try, like Silent Nights and stuff. So I just bring people in at gold, and with lots of bonuses provided by Connie, and I'm providing a bonus for people, like helping them set up meetups. But then when do I, and then I'm getting them on a subscription so they can try other things every month, try 1 sleeve. So when do I want to move those people up? And do I want to jump them just from gold up to diamond? Because now I'm a diamond, and I think for 14 weeks, that's a powerful period, right?
Well, it's a very powerful period, but remember what I said earlier, we always want to do what's best for them. There's some people that, they can't come in at gold. They just, you know, when we started with a bronze kit. That's what was best for us. I started as a customer actually. So I had no intention of building a business. So we don't, you know, again, we want to show people the getting started options and have them choose if they're serious about building a business, and we let them know that having a gold kit will help you move through the ranks, and getting to manager is the building block of that. A gold kit's important at this point. That it's good to let them know that, and they can make that decision. But what I say to people wherever they start, bronze, silver, say, when you need more patches, please be in touch so I can help you get the best value, because an upgrade will give them the best value. So it's not us deciding for them. It's
Yes, right.
deciding what's best for them.
So
Okay.
quick question with the lower one. I think it's bronze, silver, gold. Is that right?
Correct.
What do they get with the bronze? What do they get with the silver? Like how much of the X39?
Okay, so on the getting started options, it shows all that information, Barnsley.
Okay,
So
okay.
And just Barnsley is fairly new, so this is for everybody. You always want to answer the question and point to where the answer is, because we want to have everyone get really familiar with the tools. So the bronze kit, there's, you know, the membership plus the cost of the product, no value there.
No discount.
Additional discount. Silver, you save $25. You get the membership thrown in at no cost. And then gold, and it just keeps getting better. So what I basically say to people is the larger the kit, the better the value. And you can upgrade at any time, which is important for people to know. And so when they do an upgrade from silver to gold, it's going to cost $200, but they end up getting $270 of value. And all of these things are written out in tools, but I don't want to get too detailed right now, Barnsley. Okay.
Okay, I'll look at that sheet.
Yes,
Thank you,
great,
because I've got
great.
somebody who wants to come in there. So I want to
Great.
make sure I know what to say. Thank
Okay.
you.
Sure. Who's next? You can raise your hand or just unmute your line if you have a comment or question. And I just want to thank our directors and leadership, because they shared such great wisdom on that call, and we wanted all you guys to hear it. And thank you, Helen.
And thank you, Liz Hodges, for the editing, because that was a much longer call. You only heard that segment of the call. There was a lot of other discussion on some other topics and such. That those Wednesday morning director calls are very juicy, and we look forward to welcoming all of you as you reach the director level to join us when you can. So any other comments? I know Robin and I are excited to go over Tim and Helen's for breakfast, you know.
Lucky us.
We got a few more minutes for a few more comments if anyone wants to share.
Everyone's quiet. Wow. So was that valuable for you guys?
Yes, it was excellent.
Great.
Great.
Well, maybe it's time to call it a wrap. And just a last nudge, we're going to be in Fort Collins tonight. We'll be in Colorado Springs the Friday night. We'll be back in Boulder on Saturday afternoon. So who do you know in Colorado? We'd love to host them for you.
And tonight is the only night we're going to broadcast. So all of you can join us tonight at 7 p.m. Mountains. We usually do Pacific time, so 6 p.m. Pacific at liveyoungerzoom.com. And you can invite guests. And Dr. Barbara Jennings is going to be with us tonight. So that's always a treat. And Dr. Barbara, we're going to call you in a little while about your question. So yes, she's going to be sharing some of her great wisdom tonight, and look forward to, you know, our reunion with our Colorado community here.
So if you'd like to unmute yourself and say goodbye, wonderful to be with you here on this Thursday morning. And this is now available on our Facebook, Live Younger Facebook group, and it'll be up in YouTube later on today.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank
you. It was great.
Thank you.
It was awesome again. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
you.
Thank you so much. We'll see you later today.
Oh, how
Have a great
exciting.
day.